and welcome to Nexus Tarot. My name is Nicole. Today we're going to be diving into what path should you take to reach your goal. If you're here, it's because you have a goal in mind that you want to accomplish, but there's more than one path to take, and you're not sure which way you should go. This is a timeless reading, so that means if you've clicked on this video, no matter when you've done so, the messages in this video can still apply to you. You'll be choosing from these 3 decks. You can pick more than one pile if you are feeling too called to listen to more than one. Since these are generalized readings, take with you what feels right and just ignore what does not. I will also be using the Work Your Light and Heavenly Bodies Astrology Oracle decks for further insight. And as always, I am going to be using my pendulum for a yes or no question. So when we get to that part of the reading, you just want to keep a yes or no question in your mind, and my pendulum will answer it for you. If you need crystals to help you decide, I have got clear quartz for pile number 1. I have pink quartz for number 2, and lapis lazuli for number 3. Feel free, as always, to use the timestamps provided to jump around to any part of the video that you want to listen to. I will leave you for a minute or so to meditate on these 3 piles, and then I will see each of you in your reading. All right, number 1. Let's see here. Let's see the 2 possible outcomes to your goal. Are your goals? This is from group number 1. Goals, their ideal outcomes, most likely of outcomes. This is your motivation, ideal outcome, values, option 1 and option 2. So, motivation, Pentacles. I think your ideal motivation is to just overall better yourself, to curate your environment. I think you've been feeling a bit insecure and maybe a little bit jealous of what other people have, and you just want to change that for yourself. Let's see here. Your ideal outcome, Three of Pentacles. I think you want to be able to collaborate with people instead of feeling jealous about what they're doing. You want to be part of it. Let's see, in your values, like, I think you're just sick of not being not receiving any recognition. You have a little bit of a low confidence in yourself. And you've been feeling a bit like a failure up until now. Let's see here. So, of the two paths laid before you, you've got to start taking a stand. You've either got to take a stand, defend your beliefs, take the long view and be prepared and alert, or you just need to take ownership. And honestly, I feel like these two paths are almost one and the same. So here you are. This is you. You're feeling not like the queen the Queen of Pentacles that you should be. Someone who is living in luxury, who has prestige and is dependable, very friendly and generous, and who is very resourceful. I think you feel like you are not taking care of yourself very well, and you want to change that. But in your ideal outcome is to just feel like you're part of a group and be in a collaboration and feel like you're cultivating trust. But your current values, I think, are just like you need to reorganize yourself so that you can have confidence in yourself and feel like you're getting the recognition you deserve, you're getting success, and you just feeling like you're not getting what you deserve and you're getting no reward. But I think in order to fix that, you need to actually take both of these approaches and kind of combine them a little bit. You need to start thinking of a plan, a long-term plan, and be prepared and aware of what's going on around you, and make a long-term view to stand up for something. Stand up for something that you're passionate about, and just start identifying any insecurities that you have. You need to look within yourself and just be a little cautious about this jealousy that you're feeling. Like, you don't have to feel jealous or feel like you're not enough. You are enough. You need to start probably saving up a little bit of money, putting some money on the side just so you have like a stable ground. And then that way you can start fighting for what you want easily. And that way you can have a foundation where you can work with people and like have that success that you're wanting, where you can be triumphant and proud of your projects. Let's see here. Let's see if the work your light can give us some further insight. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. You need to share your voice. Stop feeling like you are not worthy of your accomplishments and what you've worked on. And you need to actually just share your voice and share your passions. and express yourself. Fight for what is right for you and stand up for what is right for you, but also guard what you are proud of and just guard your inner self, you know? Like you can be protective of the things you're proud of. Be proud of them. You don't have to feel like you aren't enough and that you haven't achieved anything. Because you have. Feeling this one. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? You don't need to dim yourself in order to be recognized. You're already good enough to be part of this group that you want to fit in with. You're already good enough. You just need to share your voice. Make yourself be heard. Make yourself be heard. Maybe you've already got something to share with them. You've already saved up and cultivated something to share. Now you just need to fight for it. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You're not alone in this. Lots of people feel this way, where I think in today's society, some people, there are some groups who can do the bare minimum and get all the recognition. And then some people who do amazing work that feel like it's not enough to share, but it certainly is. I saw a tweet earlier today that comes to mind specifically for this reading, where it was someone who does a lot of like editing for books and is like, please, minorities, like I think it was specifically talking to like Black authors, but like send in your work. Like you don't, and she was saying, the tweet was saying is like, you don't know how many times I get works from white authors that are just like literal trash, and they're just like screaming like, please look at my work, please look at my work, please look at my work. And it's just like, the just is just, if even if you think like your work is not good enough, just share it, throw it out there. You know, if it is something you've worked on hard enough and you enjoy it, just throw it out there and share it. Share your voice. Share it. And you might just be surprised that you don't have to dim yourself to fit in. You're not alone, because other people are out there just like you who feel the same way. But you need to start grabbing what you want for right now. You just if it's finished, you've saved it up, you've finished, you've just put it away and hidden it away like somewhere on like a thumb drive or on your computer. Just send it. Just send it. And what's the worst that could happen? They say no. Nothing's going to happen anyway if you just keep holding on to it forever. You know, it might as well be a no if you just hold on to it forever. But if you send it, it might just be a yes. Let's look at the heavenly bodies. Heavenly bodies deck. What messages does group number 1 need to hear? House 3, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. Communication. Something that you've worked on since childhood, but you just need to share it. Something you've worked on since early learning, something that you've worked on since early days. You just need to communicate with it and share it. It's lining up with the share your voice card right there. I thought I felt something there, but I didn't. All right. What does group number 1 need to hear? South Node, destined to release. You're destined to release and fight for things. You just need to release what you have. Release what you have already out. You're destined to release it. Aquarius, originality, God, can't read. Philanthropy and progressive imaginings. Aquarius. What you've worked on is original, and it is worth sharing because it can be something that you can make a living off of. Philanthropy. All right, let me do the pendulum yes or no question for you. Please think of a yes or no question, and my pendulum will answer it for you. It is a yes. The answer to your yes or no question is a yes. All right, group number 1, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give me a like and consider subscribing. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Also, share when you reach your recognition and you've shared the thing you shared, like, leave a comment. Leave a comment about it. Let me know. I want to know what you've done and shared. I want to know about it. Anyway, bye. Hello, group number 2. This is going to be your reading about like what kind of path you should take to reach your goals. All right, what path should number 2 take? What path should group number 2 take? What path should group number 2 take? Ooh, 7 of Cups. That's going to be our first card. It's your motivation, and that's card number 2. It's your ideal outcome. Values. Option number 1 and option number 2. All right. 7 of Cups is your motivation. You want to have lots of options. You have lots of dreams, and you have a big fantasy of like that you have so many options that you've got a lot of cups. You've got a lot of things that you're trying to go for. And I think you need to probably at some point consider that you need to scale down your dreams a little bit, because I think your ideal outcome is to be this person, this Knight of Cups right here. You want to be someone who is very seductive to people. You want to have all of these goals in mind of like everything that you're going to be good at, and it's going to make you be very attractive to people. I think you're afraid of choosing. You're afraid of making a choice. I think because you have such big dreams and you have such options that you want to do, You are having difficulty making a choice and you're feeling the pressure. And you're feeling kind of a bit stuck on how to do this, on how to proceed. You've got on one hand the Eight of Wands right here, where I think you just need to make a choice and go with the flow. You need to reduce some of your cups into, I'm hearing like at least half. You need to reduce these 7 of Cups down to like maybe 3 cups and just make a choice and go with the flow with them. Make a choice of what you're good at and direct yourself. And you need to do it kind of quickly, because otherwise you're just going to lead to a lot of conflict and confusion with yourself. And it's going to make you feel very frustrated. Instead of being this right idea, this breakthrough, this discovery, feeling clarity, you're kind of at a point where you need to make a choice and go with it, or you're going to be stuck and you're going to reach obstacles. You're going to hit a point where you're going to hit a wall because you're trying to do too many things, because you have this ideal image of yourself that you can be this Knight of Cups. I'm not saying you can't be this Knight of Cups. I'm saying that you have just too much on your plate that you're trying to do, and you need to downsize and just go with it, because otherwise you're going to hit a wall and you're just going to hit a point where you're just not going to be able to take another approach with it. You can still be this Knight. I promise you, this is still possible, but you need to go with this one right here, to make a choice and go with it. You need to make a decision to, excuse me, I had a little hiccup there. You need to stop avoiding everything and being hesitant about making a choice. Face your fears. Weed out the things that you know you're not good at, and just at the very least, start with the things you are good at, and then go from there. You don't have to give up on all 7 of these cups forever, but you have to get started. You need to start, or else you're just not going to get anywhere. You're going to hit a block. Start with one, get good at it, and then start grabbing the second one. Prioritize your cups. Prioritize the things that you're wanting to do, and then just go with it and stop holding back and stop being indecisive about it. Let's see here. We can get some further insight. What can group 2? What does group 2 need to know? Feeling that one. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Have you answered the calling, the one that is calling to you? Have you answered it and gone with it? I don't think you have, and I think you need to. You need to answer the calling, the one that is calling out to you. This one kind of jumped out. Don't dim to fit in. You don't need, you're not dimming yourself. You are just prioritizing what it is that you need to do. You can still fit in as you are. You don't need to try to fit yourself in a box. I'm not asking you to fit yourself in a box. I'm asking you to just take a break. Life's work, not a season. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Get off this treadmill of not going in, because a treadmill you're just going in one spot. You're just being in one spot and not deciding on what to do. You need to get off the treadmill and actually get going. Get moving. All right, heavenly bodies. What does group 2 need to know? Gemini, curiosity, intellect, and networking. Like, do you need to just, if you need some advice on what to decide on, you should do it. Start with the one that you're most curious about, one that you're best at, the one that you're most, you know how to do the most, the one that you're most intelligent with, and just get it done. Network and make connections and get it done. Then you can revisit and go back to the previous cups. Trine, angelic support, harmony, and a perfect flow. You're not in a flow right now, but you need to be. If you can get on this train, if you can get on this path of just going, you will get into a flow. And it will feel like everything is just in harmony. And everything will start working out into what you want to be. This one kind of started popping out. House 11, friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Like, just goes with the networking. You need to work with your friends, like network and get into like-minded groups and just go with it. Like, be charming and just be like that messenger, that person that is just everyone likes, and be with those like-minded groups of yours and just go with it. You need to start working on it and getting things done instead of, because otherwise you're just going to hit a wall and a mental block, and you're going to feel stuck for a very long time. All right. Let me do your pendulum question. So think of a yes or no question and my pendulum will answer it for you. The no so far, it's just very small no. That's starting to swing more yes to the no. It's swinging no. All right. I hope you liked that reading, group number 2. If you did, please consider giving me a like and also consider subscribing. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye-bye. All right, group number 3. This is your reading. This is to hopefully show you some options to your goal and what path you should take. What is group number 3's goals? What should they do about it? Nope. Number 1. It's your motivation. Oh, Jesus. These all fell out. All right, let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is an extra card. Oh, you've got a lot of reversed energy here. I think you're feeling a bit stuck. Feeling a bit stuck here. As your Wheel of Fortune, your motivation. I think you've been clinging too much to control. Things are just repeating endlessly. And and you're just kind of going around in circles. And in the ideal outcome, I think you need to start exploring a new perspective. Let's see here. What do we got? We've got your values. You very much value your partnerships and your emotional bonds with people. Let's see here. Group number 3, you're an interesting one. Here. Let's see here. I think your reading is very much trying to tell me something else. I think you need to realign your goals. You're being very stuck and you're clinging to things that you should no longer be clinging to. And you are just kind of like very much stuck and you're resisting change. And you have become this reverse Knight of Pentacles. Your reading ended up turning out differently than how I wanted, but clearly the deck wanted you to know this anyway, that you have become a bit of a workaholic and you are stuck very much in a routine that you need to get out of. You're in an endless cycle, you're clinging to control, you don't want to surrender what you're already doing, you're becoming stagnant, and it's to a point where you need to separate how you view the world, how you're interpreting it, and why things are happening the way they are. You're getting a lot of like fear and confusion in your life, but you have at least got one good thing going on in your life. You've got your partnerships, you've got your friends, you've got your emotional bonds and your connections, and I think you need to start listening to the people around you. And I think they've been trying to show you that they care, that you have been stuck in a rut, and you need to stop being such a workaholic. Instead of just being someone who is hardworking and dedicated and responsible, you've kind of let it get out of hand. You are not taking life a day at a time. You need to start doing something new. You need to release all of the things that you're clinging to control, like you're holding on to. Like you need to start letting the things that need to go. You need to separate yourself from the things that I think you just need to mourn that something needs to change. Something needs to change and you're just afraid of change. And I think you're just afraid of letting the things that need to die. You need to start listening to your inner gut, your inner self. You have lost your way a little bit to the point where you're just feeling a lot of anxiety every day. And instead of just surrendering to yourself and surrendering to the things that need to happen, you are made it so that you're stuck. You are very, very much stuck, and something just needs to change. Let's see if the Work Your Light deck can give us some positive news on how to fix this. Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You need to rise up above this. You need to become a pillar of light. Let the dead things die and just become your own oracle. Let me move this closer. There. I think you're ready for change. I think that's why your vibration is rising. You're ready for change. You just need that final push. You just need to be pushed off the edge. Align your life. What is not aligned and what needs to be changed? Again, I think you just need to go ahead and reevaluate what it is that you need to get rid of. What are the things that just need to be expunged from your life and just die, like literally die? Just throw it in the trash and let something new happen. What is it that is no longer serving in your life? What is making things just repeat itself endlessly to a point where you just need a change? I think you're finally ready for that change. If you're not ready for it now, you will be soon. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan, and a grandmother of Jesus. I think you just need to listen to the people in your life. Listen to, maybe it's your grandmother, maybe it's a mother figure, and have them help you just lay down the foundations of what needs to die so that new seeds can arise, a new foundation, a new plan for yourself. You need a new plan. You just need a new plan. And I think honestly, you just need to listen to the people that are closest around you. They've been telling you that you're working yourself too hard, that you are running yourself into the ground, and you're finally getting to a point where you're ready to listen to them. Opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. Are you having a power struggle with those around you? Hey, sorry about that. My dogs were terrorizing my cat, and they like to make a lot of noise doing that. Again, power struggles. It's kind of an interesting timing. My cat does not want, my cat is my cat. Are you my cat? Are you like literally someone who just doesn't bring out the claws when they have to against an opponent that is literally just like being a nuisance to them? Do you need to let out your claws? Is that what is going on? Because my cat's very gentle with my dogs, and where he really should just bop them on the nose to have his space, but my dogs are just like, they just because he doesn't, they just keep going back and terrorizing him over and over again. Is that you? Angelic support, harmony, a perfect flow, trine. You need to get that support. Maybe just once you let go of the things that need to be let go of, you will start getting into a flow again. House 4, cultural and family roots, home and peace and comfort. Again, start going. You need to start with the people that are close around you. Your family and your friends and your loved ones. They are going to support you. You don't have to fear that they're not going to support you if your life takes a change. They know, they've been telling you that you need to change. They have been saying it for a long time. And I think you've just been afraid that they're lying to you. And you just need to stop listening to your inner fears, listening to the inner fears underneath, and just trust them. Trust that they will support you. You know, you're already at a low point with yourself, or you're nearing a low point with yourself. Like, I don't know how much lower you can go. Like, just trust them. They will support you and help lead you on your path. All right, where's my pendulum? There it is. So it's time for your yes or no question with my pendulum. So please think of it and keep it in your mind, and my pendulum will answer it for you. It's a no. The pendulum is saying no as I'm swinging my arm on accident. Yep, it's going back to no. So that is your reading, group number 3. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a like and consider subscribing. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. All right, and before you go, please remember that tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only, as we all have free will. The outcome depicted in these readings may not be set in stone. You are the creator of your own destiny. And my dog agrees. Please let me know if there's a particular type of reading you'd like to see in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again very soon. I don't know if you can hear my dog whining, but she's whining at me. She probably wants to be let outside. So, bye-bye.